Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, Encrypted? I've been getting very, very into Axiom. Heavily into learning Axiom. There's still a lot to learn, but I'm trying to do like a little bit every day so that I like keep the knowledge I'm gaining like fresh in my head. Done with work for the year. You were on the vacation. That is awesome. That is very cool. I was working with auto shading, gradients. Oh my God, such cool things. So many cool things. Very, very neat stuff I'm learning. But today we have kind of a main goal today. I built, auto shading is pretty cool. Like customizing it to use the exact the exact blocks you want. Amazing. Very neat. The melt tool, awesome. Been playing with that with terraining. I really like it. And the goal here today is to kind of lay out this area that is going to be my base, so that I could kind of keep going. Like I did this thing, but then I was like, I don't know where any of these other buildings are going to go. So before I get too crazy, I wanted to start laying stuff out because like this with these cows need to move. That over there, my villager thing is going to need to move. And I kind of want to figure all that stuff out. So we're going to throw some shapes down. We're going to throw some like just general structures down and try and get like an idea for everything. I started with the basic couple layouts. Like this is going to be where the enchanter setup is and the clerics are. This is going to be like farmers. So there's going to be some farmers for trading in here. We're going to move the cow crusher into here, and then this like extension off the building is going to be a pumpkin and melon farm. Then we're going to build like some sort of area for a bone meal farm over here, and then this is my storage. Then we're going to do like something probably over here that has like masons and stuff that goes into the mines, and then I got to build a little something around our XP farm, the portal. So I got a bunch of like, it's going to be like a little town. It's going to be a little village. That was kind of like my goal for this area. But we just need to get it laid out. We need to get it figured out. Buildings, shapes, roofs. Those are the things we're going to do today. And I have like general ideas for stuff. So I want to finish off with the roofs for this area. Oh goodness, I still am under this thing. So a lot of shape work, and understanding the shapes has been something that has been very interesting for me. What what we can do, and this is something maybe I want to learn how to do more of, so we'll stretch it here. I have I follow some like accounts on Twitter that post really cool like creative ideas for things, or like here's some roof samples, here's like how to do a Mansford roof or different type of roof architecture. And there it's not like here is a roof. Here it's more like here is like the layout for a specific kind of a specific kind of roof. So like I could put a cylinder on top of this thing and I can cut it in half. But I think what I want to do is get like a bit more creative. So okay, so this is like a list of different roofs. A-frame, mono-pitched, curved, Mansford, M-shaped, gable. I think what I want to try and do is something called a gambrel roof for this section, which is going to be a little tricky because I don't have I need stair blocks for this. But let's see here. What's a good block that we're not going to actually use that we can just kind of build it out of for? I think warped. Let's do warped. Would be a good one just to get the idea. Hopefully this works. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're gonna make it a little bit bigger, but we'll at least kind of get the general gist of it. And then what I'll be able to do is pull the whole thing back by duplicating it. And I think I know how to do it in a circle. We're gonna try and figure out how to do it linearly. So hopefully this isn't going to end up too crazy tall here, but it should just kind of give us the roughs. Oh, I'm going to need slabs in this too. Slabbage. Okay. Hopefully it's pretty simple, and if I don't like this roof, we'll pick another one. We'll do a couple till we get kind of the idea that I'm looking for. Boop, boop, boop. Wait, is that right? It is pretty. No, it's not right, and that's not right either. Hold on. This is why we got to pay attention. So it's actually like that. Okay, cool. We're gonna clean this up. This is why I like kind of having the concepts. And just so you could see, this is what I'm looking at. It's just that, and it's really kind of just a basic sample of ideas for how to do different style roofs. And then the hardest part is just scaling it to like the actual size that I'm building. And making sure that it's not too wonky. Like this, I might adjust because it's getting a little too pitched. And so what I might do is do this, push it in, boop, 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 and then just like that. See, that's a good barn structure. I like that. So this is going to be for the melon pumpkin farm, and I'm going to be trying to make sure sight lines and stuff like are not messed up. I'm going to be opening this up a little bit more. So like I think here/here-ish are where you'll actually be entering my base from. So I want to make that picture frame concept work. So say this is the roof for this section. Now is where it comes to be fun. That we're gonna do some learning here. So if I just select, I can't just magic wand this super easy, right? Okay, well it's not too bad. We'll just do it this way. Since it's not all full blocks, it's not quite grabbing everything. Okay, so there's the selection. And now if I do this right, I can go to modify. We don't want to do we don't want to do revolve. Is it translate? Right button to translate. Nope, it's like very far away. Why is it going all the way over there? It's like I don't know. why it's over there. Translate, one copy. How do I move this? Translate. Revolve is not, where is this starting from? Oh, there must be some weird selection really far away. So hold on, let's clear this selection and try this again. Undo all that nonsense. Let's just do it like this. We'll do that. You know what? I guess it doesn't super matter if we grab the magenta wool. We'll just do this. That's our selection. Great. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do translate. Cool. Right button to translate. So I think if I want to be doing it centered, do I click right click here? Oh, look at that. There's probably a way to do that. Oh yeah, I could change the X factor and stuff. Okay, well, whatever. There we go. Boop. Okay, cool. So that is kind of like the barn roof for this. I feel like we want to add a little bit of something to the side. So let's see here. Let's find the distances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 6, 7. Nobody 6, 7 me. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of one here, one here, one here, one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. And then we want to bring this out a bit, and we'll do a similar style. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. There. And this will actually do like that. Cool. Conceptually, we get the idea. Oh, wait, hold on. This needs to be, ooh, hey, hi, how you doing? I just got an interesting concept here. We have some, is that too tall? No, but you know what it's missing? I know what it's missing. Shelves. We can actually use these in a cool manner. Well, so this will be wood. So it does that and that. I don't like it. Well, I don't know what the color is going to be, so this is good enough for now. Cool. That goes there. And this will connect there. And this is what the general idea will be. And we'll replace all of the materials when I know what we're going to do, which is not a today thing. That's a tomorrow problem. This is just learning and just getting shapes down. That's cool. That feels very barn-like. I feel like I'm going to need one more of these windows on the side, like a center window. Potentially. Ooh, now can we be smart? Can we be super smart? So if we want to do this, then we can select this to this, and then grab that, and then we can go like this, and we can go duplicate and zoop, 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 zoop. Boom. Look at that. That is where like the little details of Axiom and like the fun things I'm gonna have to learn. Okay. I think that is conceptually good. Now we got to figure out this here. So I think I'm going to do something similar where this is where we'll do the revolve technique, where I'll build, let's do crimson just so I have a different contrast here. I build a roof, and then we'll revolve it around the center point. So first we got to find the center point. Here, and then we'll figure out how high we want to go. And I think that is going to be, we got to find like a good level. So, because I want to see it over that roof, but I also don't want it to destroy the view of this one. So I could probably go up like 2 more blocks here. 1, 2. It doesn't feel too terribly high. Is it as tall as this? No, I don't want it as tall as this, and I don't want it as tall as this. So I think that's okay. Yeah, okay, cool. So from there, we're going to find a good slope, and then we'll revolve it around the centerpiece. Now, how do I want to do it? Do I want to do... Oh, so this is another cool thing. Learning is fun. The only problem with this is I'm not going to be able to do it. I don't think this can do slabs and stairs and stuff. But here, we're gonna try it. Let's do, I think, 4 points. Okay, so the line tool is something that I was really working with on the NardCraft stuff. Boop, 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 boop. Can I, we want to change the color to warped. Okay, so I can't tell it to use the other things, I'm guessing then. I could do stairs, but I think that'll get really weird. We'll do this for now. There's no override radius sphere. No. Yeah. Well, anyway. This is cool though because I can do... Oh, I should have gotten rid of these other ones. They're just gonna be in the way. This I don't think this is applicable actually. I don't think it's applicable here because it's too small of an area. I have to use stairs and stuff to like figure this out. But the question is this: does it go like this, or does it go like this, or does it go like this? I think based on how, so this one is obviously a boom. I don't want 2 of those. So, ooh, we could do something really funky. Wait, hold on. We want two over, 1 down, 2 down, 1 over, 2, and then boop, 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 boop. See, no, I don't like that because that gives us, well, we can fill that in with stairs and stuff. And then like that, and we can bring this whole thing up 1. I think it needs to go out to like there. So there and there. We'll still be able to use the revolve command. That's weird over here. I don't like this. Comes out too far. That I don't hate. It's a little weird. I feel like this needs to go up like that then. It's not a great curve. Let's try another option. I think we need more swoopage. Let's try with full blocks first. So we do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Do like that. So boop, boop. That's interesting. That's an interesting curve. Feels a little chonky, so maybe it should be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That feels a little bit of a cleaner of a curve. What is this one? That one gets really crazy at the end there. Well, you know what? Let's do, this is where we can try and really see what it looks like. So we'll go boop to boop, and then we'll do this, and this time we're gonna do it as a revolve, and the center is gonna be there. What do we think? Not in love with it. It gets very square at the top there. It gets very, very square. Yeah. Okay. So not that. Not that. Let's try some shape options. Maybe we want to do some shape options. See what we can do. Let's try like let's see here. Let's try a cone. Solid cone. We'll start it there. And we will diameter. Blup, 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 blup. I don't know what the diameter of this cylinder is. Weirdly, it seems off center because this is in even number there. Okay. So we got a cone. I think I want it bigger. 17. Ugh. I want 16.5. Ah, no, this is fine. Okay. So yeah, let's change the height. Okay. And then we definitely want to keep it hollow. And then I haven't messed with this rounding. Ooh, okay. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. And then if I change the height, boop, it's like a mushroom hat. Do I hate that? I don't love it, but it gives me something to think about. I don't think it's quite right. It's a little too goofy. Maybe the rounding is the issue. That's too tall. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I want it to be a perfect cone, so I think I need to like mess with it a little bit here. Let's try what's under advanced. Boop, burp. Advanced is rotation, which is very interesting because you could do some crazy stuff. You could do like that kind of nonsense, which is wild. I actually have not. There's not all of them work like yaw. I've never seen to work, and then also decimal sizes. But yeah, in decimal sizes. But I don't think either that would help. So there's this one thing that I really was hoping for. I wanted under cylinder. So if you have a cylinder, reset the rotation like this. I was hoping that you could do a top diameter and a bottom diameter. I thought that would be cool, but that is not a thing. So that's not great. But what I did find that was really nice was the torus. This was kind of cool because you could do some sort of like stretching and interior exterior stuff, which was kind of neat. It didn't quite get exactly what I wanted it to do, but if you wanted like a donut, this was kind of getting me the closest to being able to do like a donut with the inside and the outside separated out. But that's fine. Doesn't really give me the ability to like pinch or anything. So let's see here. I wonder what would happen if I built this same roof concept and then did the rotational thing. Because this center point is obviously it's going to be bigger, but let's just see what happens. So we do this, 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 and then boop, 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 like that. Get rid of that. And then let's say 1, 2, that, and then we do that and that. It's a little too crazy right here. Okay, so I see. I would have to just go up smoother. Maybe this should be a stair and this is a slab. I don't hate that, but I still am way too far away from the center. But I could do this. This. It's too pointy. Too pointy. Boop. 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 Too weird right here. Okay. I kind of wanted to do this and then somehow flatten out a little bit. So almost just like that. Like a too flat, too quick? I think so. I want to get a little bit more height. But then this is weird. Watching the Game Awards stuff. I did for a bit, but I was on the train, so it was a bit choppy. What? I stopped around like 9:15-ish or so. What was the last thing I saw? I know Claire Obscura won like everything. I saw like the Divinity trailer, the new Star Wars trailer. Wasn't a whole lot I found super interesting this time. There really wasn't. I was surprised by they did the best game adaptation, and it went for Last of Us. I kind of was hoping Minecraft movie would get it. Funny enough, I know it's like not. I don't know. It shouldn't get it, but in my head I was like, you know. Okay, I think this might actually be the way to go. That I don't mind. That's pretty cool. Okay, wait. But we need to do that. Yeah, Last of Us Season 2 winning, I think, confused a lot of people. Yeah, I don't know. Did they win last year? Maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember. But okay, now we do the revolve thing. So we select this to there. And then we do this. And then we do that. Oh, okay. It's a better mushroom. Did Fallout win that? Maybe Fallout is great. So I could see that. Oh, the corners are a little goofy. But that's fine. It doesn't quite work 100%. I'm definitely going to have to like tweak some of it. But I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. That's actually pretty sick. Season 1 was good. I haven't seen season 2 of Last of Us though. I don't know. I don't know when these shows came out anymore. I don't even know if the Game Awards were like awarding stuff like that back when the first season came out. I don't know. And there weren't any games that like, I've just only heard people say they didn't like season 2. I have heard of plenty of people say that. And there wasn't any games that I was like, ooh, I really want to play that game when that comes out. Maybe, and I didn't play the first one, but it's been one of those games that I've always looked at and gone like, I'd like that game. The Control game is getting a sequel. That looked interesting to me. But I don't know. I don't know why I'm like trying to clean this up right now. I really don't need to. The Star Wars game is the most interesting. Star Wars game looked pretty sick. Definitely looked pretty sick. And I know a lot of people really liked the one that came before. Fallen Order. What was it? I can't remember. I just really want another KOTOR game. All right, you know what? I was kind of a disappointment, or at least not something that I'm interested in, and maybe it's just me. They had the whole hype for that Divinity game and like that whole stupid statue out in the desert and stuff. And I'll be honest, I could care less. That game looks like way too gory and not something that I would want to do. And it's somewhat related to that. Not sure what the gameplay will actually be like though. In the Divinity game, which game are you talking about? Sorry, I got ahead. As far as the gameplay goes, no, the Star Wars. Oh yeah. There was. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna play out. Divinity will be like the other Divinity games, I'm sure. I never even heard of the series before. So that's the kind of loser I am. Though that's a cool roof. It's fine. Do we like this? I'm okay with this. I think this. It's not perfect, but I'm okay with where it ended up. And I think what's going to actually end up happening is this is going to connect into it like this in a funky kind of way, which I'm cool with. Haven't played any of. Think it's kind of like Baldur's Gate. Haven't played it. I do remember seeing some sort of tag about like it being a D&D-esque game. Trisha Halfer actually introduced a game that was also kind of interesting. I can't remember what it was. It was like another Magic-esque game that looked cool. Do I want to bring this over? I think I do. Okay. Anyway, so that's that. What kind of roof can we get going on here? That's not going to be super like obnoxious. I almost want to do like just let's see here. Not a flat roof, but like how do I explain? How do I do this? Okay. So I don't know how this is going to go. Bear with. We're going to try it out though. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. This is something. I don't think I want it that tall though. I think I want it shorter. Or shorter is not quite the right word, but not that is so that's not bad. So this is going every one. I think what I want to do is this comes down one. Maybe? I think I just don't want it to be so high. Let's see here. So if that's that and then it goes up. I think I just got to move the whole thing up then. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ugh. Okay. I don't like anything that's happening right now. The 2 was too much. I think I just want to try and do like a nice even 3 layers. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and it's in. That's not bad. That's not bad. Maybe that's the play here. I don't know exactly how that's gonna line up, but let's do some things and see how we get along here. So do it right, and then boop boop. We're gonna have to go all the way around and follow it up and through. I think that's fine. I don't, this one I'm doing a bit more manually because I can't think of a shape that would like make sense for what I'm doing here. I just feel like I have to kind of parse it out a bit first. Is this right? Why does this not feel centered? Oh, because I got to do here. This seems weird. Should this be there? That should be there. Okay. Okay. The brain be processing. Roofs are hard, especially when you're not like following like a standard roof-esque concept. Okay, cool. And then I don't hate this. It didn't go exactly as planned. Who text? Boop boop. The double ceiling's a little weird there, but I don't. Okay, that's kind of crazy. I think it just needs to be a full block. I don't hate it. It's not exactly. I would like it to be a bit more symmetrical. It's very much so not symmetrical. How did I screw that up so bad? Hang on. That goes there. Boop boop boop. Boop boop. Okay. Did it happen under here? What is going on? No. It might not just be perfectly lined up to the corner. Which is fine. I don't think it's lined up. I don't think this whole thing is lined up to the corner, right? So we're getting a little asymmetrical, which maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe that's fine. It's weird though, because I thought this corner, no, it definitely does not. I can see it now. This corner does not line up with that, which is okay. It makes it more interesting. So the question is, where do I leave it? So if this is 2 and this is 2, I guess to keep it not super weird, we do that almost. Yeah, it looks like just a little storage shed off the side there. You know what? I think I'm okay with that. Now, I don't know how this roof is going to connect over here exactly. Maybe it just goes in like that. Some of these, like, how do I get around the curves are going to be tricky. Like, that is interesting. I don't hate that. I feel like I need, whoa. I want it to do that. Okay. Maybe. Not quite, but maybe that. Anyway, I think that's, I'm fussing, but that kind of gets the general. I think that gets the general gist. I need to figure out where the next, like, part of the base goes. Which we want to do a moss farm. Now, do I do the usual moss farm? Where is my moss farm schematic? Hold on. Did I not bring over my schematic for that? I might not have copied over my schematic folder. Oh god, this is going to be on the other screen, isn't it? Move. Come over here. No! Dang it. Hold on. I gotta switch. I'm gonna do this. This is why I need 3 monitors. I need 2 just dedicated to the main computer. Okay. It's okay. There it is. It'll happen eventually. Okay, so schematics. Farms bone meal. Bone meal compact. I think this is the one I usually like to use. Yeah, let's copy that over. Minecraft folder, schematics, boom. I'm not like, this is 1.21.10 is kind of like a very in between version for me. Well, because I'm not this is bigger than I remember. I'm not like, besides CraftWorks, nothing really is going to be happening on this one, so I don't want to bring over all the schematics, just stuff I'm using for CraftWorks. Okay, that's interesting. Alt is, well, I guess I could just do this. So where do I want to put this thing? Well, you know what? Let's just get a dimension. We need it to be, how big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 15 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if we just do it 15 by 15, height doesn't super matter because we can put it in the ground if we want to. And if it's 15 by 15, we can make stairs around it. So, so the question is, you know what? I should do like a storage setup to it. So, and I kind of want it to be on the land a bit further. So let's do this. I'm going to make the note of 15 by 15. That's the space we need. It doesn't mean that we need to have the building actually be by that size. It could be like a rectangle, like 15 by 17 or something, but that's the minimum space. Now the question, do we try and flatten this out more, or do we actually go with the build that is at this height? I don't mind the cliff idea, like bring this over and cliff this around. Let's do okay, so where is the terrain that I want to mess with here? Okay, here we go. Elevation, we want to flatten. These are interesting with the fall offs. I think I want this. I don't know. Yeah, okay, here we go. I want to clean this up. Okay. And I think what I'm going to need to do... Oh! You know what? We could totally make this into a lighthouse over here. We could definitely make this into a lighthouse. This is going to... Oh, God. It throws me off that... I know, I want the radius to be this, but this limit thing is like crazy. Okay, let's... This is really weird. Come over here. We're gonna make this bigger. And we're also going to kind of get rid of some of this. This is gonna be some intense terraforming, but that's fine. I wanted to open this up anyway. Oh goodness, that might be too big. That still feels too big. Can I 5? We're gonna have to make this taller. Okay, this is something I don't actually know how to do. I'm not sure how to Why isn't this erasing? What's happening here? We need to lower this. Lower. Okay, lower this stuff here. Now, how do I actually, like, get the water working again? Boop. Well, there's like a water command, right? Weld, melt. Operations. Water log? I don't know what that is. No, operations. Trigger updates? I mean, this is obviously like crazy. How do I get the water going here? Do I just need to get rid of these? Come on, water. Do something. Do the water thing. How do I water you? Water harder. Okay, well, we don't want that water. That water is bad water. Right? Okay. Come on. Fill with water. I don't understand. Boop. 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 Obviously, this should all be filled with water, so I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just going down. It's not filling at all. This is something I should learn. Flood fill? What is this gonna do? Flood fill. Oh. I've made a mistake. Okay. Wait. Can I do water? Okay, that would be too high, but hold on. Let me cook. Aha. Okay. Do I need to be able to see the side of the block to do it? Okay, let me see here. If I do that, and then I do this, and I do flood fill from there. Okay, kind of. Still a little cattywampus right here. Why is there still weird? If I do this, and this, and I do flood fill again. Flood fill. Oh, interesting. Because it's outside. So wait. Okay. I think I understand. So if I did this. Oh, well, it's going to make it happen. Okay, fine. Whatever. Doesn't matter. We did things. This isn't perfect. This is going to be. We'll do the terraining separately. I just want to make sure we have a rough concept here. And then, okay, I want to do some melting. Okay, that might have been bad. Elevation. Oh, this is a slope tool that allows you to. Okay, we don't want to do that. Continue. Let's not do that. Smooth. No. Interesting. Not doing quite what I want to do. I feel like I don't hate what the melt is doing. I just think the intensity is a little much. So that's not bad. I think that's not bad. Oh, that's not great. I want to just no. I want to just barely nick it like that. Okay, and then if we do fluid ball? What does this do? Oh, a mistake's been made. Okay, let's not do that again. Okay, I think flood fill is the way to go. Yes. Okay. Cool. Careful. It's not perfect, but I think that gives us a better land over here to work with. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so then the question is this. What's a better spot for a lighthouse? It feels like it should be here, right? I feel like it should be here. And I feel like this should actually be closer in. And maybe it ends up being a cliff face. Maybe it does. Okay. Let's go with that for now. Let's paint this. Is it the stamp tool? No, it's the biome. No, noise. No, just painter. We want to paint this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, just make this all dirt. It doesn't need to be dirt. There's no reason for it to be dirt. It just makes my brain not so messy. Okay, cool. So, my goodness, we're gonna have to do some terraforming. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, interesting. The biome like changes over here. So 15 by 15. We're gonna do a lighthouse. I have an example of a lighthouse. I kind of have always thought was cool looking. Where is it? There's a couple, actually. Are they all circle, though? That is my question. I can't remember if this one was circle. This one's like an oval. I don't know about that with a cone on top. It's kind of neat. Where is it? It's fun to just like have reference pictures of things that you've seen to then work off of. I definitely like having like real world inspiration when it comes to building stuff like this. I just think it's I don't know, I think it's a lot better. Okay, so it's actually not quite circular, but I have an idea based off of it that I think I might do. So let's plot out some things. I feel like I want a different color for this. Let's go with, hold on. Let's do the outline first. Wool. What are we gonna do? Let's go blue. We haven't. Okay, let's ignore that. So 15 by 15. 15. Let's see here. So if we want to say this is the center. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, not bad. I feel like we want to go bigger. That's 15, 16, 17. I'm okay with that. And then now we can actually shape. Let's shape some stuff. Shape tool. Let's go with, you know what I want? Is there a I want like a picker. I want to be able to pick that to change what I'm doing here. I think that would be interesting. Maybe there is a way to do that. I want a block picker. Just pick that. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Wool. Boom. Okay. So, okay, that's not the shape. That's crazy. We're not doing that. We're doing not that, definitely not that. Let's start with a cube. That is a big old cube. Separate these things. We want, which way is which? Zip, zip, zip. Let's get this thing a little bit smaller here. Not this one, this one. We want this to be, what do we do? 17? I've done it wrong. We want this one to be 17. Okay. Cool. Great. That doesn't feel 17, which probably means I screwed my counting up, but that's okay. So let's see here. So I want to do this. And then we want to, oh, wait, hold on. Wait, how do I, can I, oh, this just moves it. I can't, dang, I can't actually like, you could middle click. Can you not middle click to pick? Whoa. Wait, what? Oh, I have to middle click this and then middle click something else. Or do I? Do I just middle click anywhere? I just middle click anywhere. Great. Okay. We've learned something. Thank you. See, you know, this is how we're doing things. We're learning things. I would like to be able to, I want to be able to, well, that's weird. I want to be able to, in this, visually stretch it. Can I do that? Or do I have to change the size over here? It doesn't seem like I can use... This is just moving it. Unlike the selection tool where I can like move it or drag it, I don't think I could actually change stuff here. Whoop, that's the wrong one. It's fine. Okay, so... That's not bad. It's gonna need some stuff coming to work with it. Height wise, I definitely want it to feel, is it gonna like bone the entire like, oh, it's massive. That's fine. I think I need to be okay with that because once you're in here, it'll make more sense. So that's 10. Feel like we need that. Oh, it's gonna be big. So it's gonna have the storage for the bone meal in here as well though. So maybe it needs to be that big. Okay, here. I like let's just do it. And let's just get down here. Now if I'm walking around, does it feel huge compared to these other buildings? It does kind of. It feels a bit oppressive. So what are we gonna do about that? We're gonna undo it. Oh, it made friends. Let's go. Let's drop everything. Let's go 15 by 21 by 11 and see what that does for us. We're going with the smaller thing here, but you know what? I need enough room to do a good roof. Looking at this, 1, 2, this scale is everything, man. Scale is so important. Maybe it's still 7. No, let's try 15. Okay. Does it look as crazy? So if I'm on the path over here, it feels size-wise, it feels better, doesn't it? Okay, let's just go with it. I think that size just feels better. And it's going to end up taller anyway, just due to lighthouse additions. Okay, cool. It's a bit big. It also doesn't help that it's on like a pedestal and stuff, but that's fine. So what I think I want to do is now I want to put like a lighthouse section coming out of here. So let's build, this will be like the cylinder part, I guess. Yes. So let's do a cylinder. And the center point, we actually, let's make this green wall. Green, no, let's go lime. Lime, great. Okay, and we want to go 1 block over. So that's the center. We don't need it Separate X and Z. No, we want to keep it a circle. And we want it to be pretty high. Okay, that's too high. Forgot it goes from the center. Okay, so let's put it kind of... I feel like this means we're going to have to increase the land mass that it's on. Does it need to be this big of a circle? What's the diameter? What if we did 9? 9 feels better. 7 might be even better. What does that give us in the middle here? 7 is... It's only 3 blocks then, isn't it? 2 in the middle would be 9, right? Well, now that's 3 in the middle. Yeah, I think it's got to be 9. Dang it. It's fine. It's fine. So how high? How tall do we want it? So if that's... Is that a good height for a lighthouse? Feels too... I want like another cylinder section though. Like 11 feels better. It's gotta be 9. It's gotta be 9. I could make it myself though too. Hold on. Let's just see. Whoops. Let's just see what I can do. Just because I can do something with that doesn't mean I should. Okay, so if this is the center and we want to do, what was I doing? I was doing a diameter of 9. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Boop. It's gonna give me the same thing, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. That's interesting. It's a bit of a different cylinder than what it was doing, right? I kind of think I like mine better. Because this was doing... I kind of like mine better. Let me finish it. Let me finish it first. And see if I still like it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, I see. I see where the problem is. This is 2 and this is 3. That might be okay though, because we're only seeing the outside of it. So the question is that weird? It's like an oval, isn't it? Well, it's not technically an oval. Oh, does that make it work? That kind of makes it work, doesn't it? See, that I could get behind. That's cool. That's nice. So how can I... Okay, so if I have this, and I want to take this pattern, let's do this. So if we select here... to there, and then we'll extend it. This one's going to be tricky. This is going to be... I feel like... Oh, God. No, I don't want to do another selection. Dang it. Delete. Ah, come on. Move selection, clear selection. Clear selection. Let's try that again. Okay. Boop to boop. Okay, so if we take that, we do the modify, we do translate copies. Can I change? Okay, so that's the X factor. We want to do 0 and we do 1. Wait. Can I do 20? Okay, that's pushing it up. But I could do copies. Okay, okay, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. How tall do we want it now? Interesting. Now, how do I make it go down, though? Well, maybe negative? Okay, hold on, let's just see. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Let's go to there. Nothing happened. Oh, no. We're going to hide what was ever going on in there. Dang it. Where'd it go? What did I do wrong? Oh, no. Oh, no. Weather clear. Okay. Let's try this again. I want all of the knowledge to happen faster than it is in my brain. Boop. I just want to know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think. What's happening? Okay. So, let me go back to this. Translate copies. Relative. Okay, maybe we try right button to translate. What does that mean? Okay. Fair enough. And then if we do 1, we do 2. Nope, we want 1. Now we have to decide how high this thing goes. Okay. Oh, God. Boop. Why'd you break my ground, bro? Why you breaking ground? It did it like as a square for some reason. Okay. I don't hate that. That feels okay to me. That feels okay. So this is a lighthouse. That's not the block I wanted. We need more work to make it lighthousey feel. This roof is... What are we going to do for this roof? This roof, what are we going to do? Let's look at roof options. We need something that like fits in with this. I think we could make that into a cool lighthouse. I think that we've got some options there. There's going to be a different roof. It might be curved. What's the Mansford one look like? Mansford doesn't quite make sense. It's kind of a combination of things. Maybe I try doing a similar roof to what this one has. Okay, let me see here. So I don't know what they did this in. This is a completely different program here. We're gonna go with the same. We're gonna go with this. That's not a full block. Give me a full block. There we go. But I lost my slabs. Give me the slabs. Okay. So, because the roof situation might change how this goes. I think I want the roof. I don't want the roof coming up. So if this is like this, I don't want the roof to come higher than here. And maybe I do the roof on the other side. Let's do the roof over here. And then we copy it back. Also, well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. This is not going to be center. Where is center? That's center. That's somewhere in there is the height we're going for. Okay. I don't want it curved, but I don't want it super steep. Part of me wonders if I should go from the top down. Also, I kind of want... So, the roof that I'm thinking about doing actually does something very interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where it goes like this, but then it comes up 1, 2, 3, and then to a point like that, which I don't mind that concept. Okay, so let's just see if we do this with full blocks, how far this goes. Okay, so we definitely want a steeper angle than that. Maybe it's 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. It's not awful. It's not awful. Let me try something on the other side. Maybe it needs to go higher. I definitely think it needs to come off too, potentially. Like that. I mean, what happens if I just... It might need to be that. Like, legitimately, it might need to be that. Which I don't hate. I hate it a little bit. But not a ton. Especially with this going on in the middle here. What's interesting, though, is this would... I might not be able to do this with the translator thing, because the way this works, it's going to end up like this. I think this is okay. Right, and then boop. Is it gonna be... I want it to be center the whole way down, so it might need to do that. Then it's like this the rest of the way. It's a little funky. Okay, well, let me see where that lines up with over here. So if we do this, okay, and we put this in it. Oh, well, I guess we would have to do the same thing, though, right? So we'd want it to come off the edge. If it comes off the edge, like here, too, it would probably need to come off the edge here, too. That feels big? No? It's okay. Oh, interesting. This would be there, and then this would be here. Okay, that's kind of making this feel better for a roof. I hate roofs. I hate roofs with a passion. Okay. But we don't want it going too. We gotta switch this. So doot. Am I not centered? What's happening here? Boop. Boop. I'm slightly confused. Something has occurred. What? Zoop. What? Was this not centered? I'm so confused now. This is definitely centered. What did I end up doing here? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're going to figure it out. We're going to just keep going, and we will learn the issue as we go. That's the end of it right there. Right? Okay, I see. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Okay, cool. And that goes like that. That goes like that. That looks... okay. So what we can do... that's not bad. That's not bad. Especially... I mean, ugh. This going like this and this coming from that angle, I don't 100% love, but it does make it interesting. I'm going to go with it for now. Sometimes it's kind of like you do a thing and I don't want to, I want to keep moving and see what ends up happening. Okay, so how can I do this? Here's the next thing. If we take this selection, okay, and we're gonna go from there to here, and then we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do boop 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 that. Okay, so we have that selection. I want to copy it. How do I paste it? I don't know how to paste it. I hit the copy button, nothing happened. What have I done? What did I do? Okay, clearly I screwed something up. I'm so good at this. What did I do? It's fine. We'll figure it out. In the meantime, let's try it again. There's our selection. Boom, we got a selection. I will go duplicate. And we're going to do this. And we want it to be, I want to, flip. Not like that. Nope. We want to flip that. Great. Okay. I want it to be lined up with the blue. Okay. Now, if I put this in, it shouldn't. Okay. Okay, that's cool. I think things are happening that I'm okay with. And then what's got to happen here? This is just got to get filled in, right? This will just go all the way up. It's interesting that overhang ended up being like that, but I guess that's okay. Can I do that? Oh, you know what? Hold on, let's do this. If I do box select, if I do here to let's see here. If I do there to there, and then I do this, no, that's not going to work the way I want it to. Okay, we're just going to fill it. I'm sure there is a way to do that, but we're not going to worry about it. My goal was, I was like, oh, can I fill like everything underneath there? But that's fine. That's cool. That's interesting. That's definitely interesting. I feel like I almost want to somehow carry it over. That doesn't quite make sense, does it? Okay, hold on. I think I want to push the lighthouse back a little bit then. So if I do, how can I do this? How can I do this? This is learning. This is learning. So if I do this, that's going to grab that. What else did it grab? Why did it grab something else? Oh, okay, hold on. Let's clear all the selections. Let's just grab that. And then let's move it. That's moving the selection. How do I... Okay, do that. And then I do that. That's a concept. That's a concept. Okay. I want that selection back. Do I have to... Okay, now we're going to duplicate, and we're just going to Make it a little bit taller. Not that tall. I gotta keep in mind that it's going to have like another like level on it. Let's go with that for now. Okay. Okay, cool. Now we need to kind of clean up the mess here. Boop, 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 boop. Where does it go to? Just one to there. Okay. Fascinating. Okay, okay. Now we can do this. Boop. Oh, no, no. So if we go here to there, and I want to fill, enter, fill, blue, wool, enter. Hey, look at that. That's cool. That looks like a thing. That looks like a thing. We're gonna have to figure out this landscape got a little kerfuffled here. That's okay. I don't exactly know how this was, but we're gonna just guess a little bit and hope for the best. This got a little messed. That's okay. That's okay. Boop, 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 boop. Sure, why not? You know what? Ever messed with tool masks? I have not yet. So far, what you've seen is kind of my ability. Well, I've done, for the most part, everything you've seen me do is kind of what I know how to do. I'm still very much learning. Might be useful to melt stuff again. It might be useful if you melt stuff again. Okay, hold on. Let me do this, and then let me look at that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna switch. This translate copies thing. This thing is huge to me. This is awesome. Okay, -1. -1. Being able to do this, I really like. Zoop, zoop, zoop. I think we're gonna go to just the edge there. And then where do I click? I just click and it just happens. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. That's pretty sick. And then if I want to do here, wait, should I just? Something bad has occurred. But I think that's okay. Wait. Now I can do, so we do that and then we can cut into it. Hold on. So now if we do a new selection, we go here. Oh, wait, hold on. I should probably clear the other selection. So we go there. Ugh, come on. Why? I need to turn camera. This is good. This is okay. And boop. 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 The thing that has been killing me, and it's nothing but my own fault, is because I use control for crouching. Whenever I have to do like something over here and hit control and click, I start to crouch and it throws me off quite a bit. But that is just my not wanting to change. I do not have a desire to change how I work in this game. Okay, 6, 7, 8. There. And then we do I just right click anywhere? I guess so. Oh no, don't delete that. Undo that. Great. Okay, clear selection. Boom, boom, boom. And that did pretty much what I was looking to do. That's pretty cool. That is pretty good. Do we Yeah, okay. I see that. That's a light tower. I don't know. I kind of think I should have pushed the whole thing over by one. Hold on, let me get this, or 1, 2. I want 3. I want 3 there. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna cut, and we're gonna go 1, 2. I think that's better. And then we're just gonna do it the dirty way. Quick and dirty. It's fine. It's fine. Don't have to get too crazy here. Okay. How much did I screw? This is all great. This is all great. And I just screwed this up a skosh. Okay, so do we like that? Is that like where a lighthouse would go? Yes. The whole thing, this whole thing seems too tall now, but that's fine. Okay. Can specifically, okay, hold on. Can specify to mask only blocks above a certain Y level or not near water or whatever, lots of options. Or do the opposite and paint water only below Y62 with a fluid ball. Okay, let's try it with this. Let's try cutting this out. So what's it called? Tool masks. Tool masks. Edit. Warning. Masks only apply to tools while this window is open. Docked or minimized. Closing. Okay, let's put it down here. So first things first, let me understand the fluid ball because I don't. Well, no. Let's say melt. Okay, so right now that's gross. We don't want to touch that. We only want to melt stuff underneath whatever this Y level is. What is this? Y level 60. We only want to melt stuff under the water. Okay, so if we do that, so do we choose the that number looks familiar. Maybe not. So do we, how do we, okay, wait. Do we choose, you drag the logic boxes from the right into the empty areas. So matches the block below the target position. Below water? No. You'll want the Y one probably. Okay. You go away. How delete? I don't want you anymore. Level. How do I delete you? Clear? Hey, okay, so wait. Y equals. Okay, Y equals 60. But we want it below 60. Y equals 60. Okay, but how drag it away? Have to drag to the top left corner of the empty area. It disappeared. Okay. Wait, hold on. Mask only applies. Okay, I understand. Let's get rid of that. So I don't like mess things up. Shoreline. What? Hold clear that. Let me see that. Clear this. Clear. 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 Okay. Huh. Maybe you can't put a Y by itself or something. Okay. Okay. Let me see the shoreline one again. Shoreline. Near 4 equals water and above air. Okay, let's just do that. Interesting. You drag to the top middle and it snapped? Okay, let's get rid of this. Y top middle. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Okay, so Y 60. 60. But that's only affecting Y60? I think that's only affecting Y60. You can change the equals to be greater or less than. Okay, so or is it equal to or less than extraneous inputs? Okay, so I can't do equal to or less than. I can do less than. Okay. You can change the equal to be this. Oh, I can choose. Oh, these are my options. Oh, equals less than or equal to. Okay. This is not 60. I may have chosen the wrong number. 61. What's water level? Okay, 61 apparently. Okay. Settle down. Fluid ball does what? Okay, fluid ball got rid of the fluid. Let's not do that. I want to flood fill. Let's refill this. I've made a mistake. Won't fill in water in the empty blocks though. Okay, hold on, but I can do this. Check this out. This is what I'm talking about. Come on. Hey, no, come on. I know you can do it. Up, down. Oh, come on. We did it before. There we go. Okay. Cool. So if FedEx is delivering something. So I can, in theory, melt that. Whoa. I've gone too far. Melt that down and then flood fill. Kind of. How do I... So what is this fluid ball thing? Sphere, radius, fluid type water, quality. I mean... I don't quite understand how this is working. Flow length? What does that mean? I feel like I should be able to... It should place fluid. I feel something is weird. Not 61. Oh, this is still active. I feel something has occurred. Undo. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Do we want it to be 61? I think in this case, we want it to only do 61. Or 62? Yes! Look at that. Okay. Coolio. We're learning. 62 is sea level. There we go. Okay. That is a better looking shoreline. I could probably clean this up over here, and I might just do this a little bit more manually. Oh no, there goes the sand and the gravel, and kind of makes sense. Put a couple little sandy beachy area over here. Cool. That looks nicer. Great. Can do pretty interesting things with it. That I like. We've learned something good there. That's cool. That's definitely cool. Wondering if there's a way to make a script brush to melt and place water at the same time. Maybe. I feel like that might be too smart for where I am right now, but I am understanding it. Don't know if I care enough to. What I need to do. Let's clear this. Where's the smooth? Isn't there a smooth? I feel like I want to smooth this out here a bit. Yeah, okay. This is great. Okay. I like smoothing things. The default clear foliage script brush is pretty nice though. Clear foliage. Is that a mask? Is that what those examples? Grass surface, multiple blocks. The default clear foliage script brush is pretty nice though. Scripting. Default. No, you go to the script brush tool. Script brush tool. Hold on. Sculpt, modify, extrude, shatter. Is that one of these? Weld. Painter, noise painter. Script brush. What do we have here? Fascinating. Okay. Presets. Clear foliage. What does this do? Yo! It gets rid of the trees. Hello. What? That is sick. I like that. That's pretty dope. That do be pretty dope. I'm cool with that. That's a cool one. That's good to know. That's what these are. So wait, what other ones are there? Flowers, grass. What does grass do? Does this add grass? This adds random grass, doesn't it? Okay, that's cool. Paint kelp. Paint heart. What does this do? Okay, very good. Leafy bushes. Okay, that's cool. Terrain plains. This just changes to plains. Terrain desert. This just makes it desert. Okay, very good. Vines. Okay, I don't know what that does. Flowers. Okay. I'm digging it. Cool. So, it feels cool. This all feels very close together. I guess it makes sense that the lighthouse would be like over here. We're going to have to figure this out. What else do we need? This is, so I've been labeling what different things are. This is going to be, what are you? Your bone meal moss. Bone meal moss farm. Great. Okay, so that's what this building is. What other things do we need? So this is going to go over there. That'll clear that out. What are these? Who do we have in here? I feel like the librarians are going to go over here and a cleric or two back there. The food guys are going to go there. I think that's pretty good. And that's pretty good. I feel like I want maybe a building for cobblestone, like my cobblestone farm. I could try and squeeze that between these two, or maybe I put it like over here. I guess that's the thing, is what do I want? We need a list. We need a list of all the other buildings. Okay, so let's make a list let's go in here. It's kind of a base, right? So we want cobblestone farm. Cobblestone farm would be good. We want the probably just the tree farm. And that'll probably be ENX04's tree farm. Wool farm building. I don't really think I need too many more farms. That kind of gives me a decent amount of stuff. Wool, tree, cobblestone. It's kind of like all the building blocks I really need. Get out of here. Get out of here. I should just do mob. Wait. Game rule. Do mob spawning false. Okay, cool. You're in my base. Oh, it takes a lot to kill you. Okay. Do we want a kelp farm for fuel? No, I don't think we need that. I don't think we need a kelp farm. Oh, I know what we need. We need we want a creeper farm and a sugarcane for rockets. We want a rocket production facility. Maybe this is one thing. It's not gonna be huge. It's gonna, whatever. Very, very simple. Creeper farm, sugarcane, cobblestone, tree, wool. And then we want like mason slash toolsmith. Mine shaft. No, wait, what would that be called? A smith. It's basically a smithing house. Slash mining slash smithing house. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings. I'm stuck. I think. Oh, and then we need something for this to go in. I think the portal's probably going to end up moving. I think this is going to go away. I think this is going to have to get covered over. Let's cover this over real quick. Elevation. We want to flatten. What has occurred? Boop. Boop. No. Just. Well, oh, wait. What is this? What is this Y level? Target block 64. Great. So if we do this, can we do this? Mask. Y equals 64. Yes. Flatten. Yes. No. You know what? I got a better idea. Hold on. Let me cook. No? Oh, wait, hold on. I got to get rid of this. Y equals 63. Whoa. That's a cool tool. That plus that equals muy bene. Okay, great. Clear that. Let's do smooth this out. It's still under there. I want to smooth this out a little bit more. And then we can stop. I don't want you anymore. Okay, cool. Oh, this stupid thing. Weather, clear, game rule, do weather, game rule, weather. Weather? Is that not a game rule? Weather? It's not a game rule. No, that's weather clear. Game rule. What isn't it weather cycle? What the heck? I thought it was weather cycle. Do weather cycle. Okay. There it is. False. Okay, great. Cool. So this would, in theory, let's just check here. This would get rid of all these guys. We got our librarian. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna just get rid of this building. This building will go away because these guys will be gone at this point. Here, go wherever you want to go. I'm sorry. I don't mean to hit you. But we're going to just say this goes away. This does not stay here. What am I doing? I have Axiom. Select here to here. That's going to be like the hardest thing in my brain, I think, is going to be like, oh yeah, I have tools. These things that I would normally do, I can just go like that. And it's just going to take me a minute. Flood fill? No. Is there just a fill? Not really. Biome painter, sculpt draw, paint. Okay. Well, we're just going to clear that. Cool. Okay. You guys wander. Be free, villagers. Okay, so this is interesting. We are going to have to do some training here. That's fine. Let's get rid of this whole thing. I guess we do want like a little dripstone farm somewhere. Let's add that to the sign. Dripstone. Just because I like the dripstone block. I might use that somewhere. But for now, let's get rid of it because it's kind of in the way. I don't... Who text? Great. Okay. I don't foresee me moving this because this is going to be such a pain. So I think we're going to have to do like a building or something around this at some point. So we're just going to say that that's going to stay there for right now. This is cool. Okay. Okay. Now, maybe I do figure this out. Maybe we figure out what kind of building goes around this. Maybe it's another tower. I think it's got to be another tower. But is it circular or is it straight or is it like that kind of a thing? Well, let's get some dimensions off of it. Give me a color here. I feel like we've used a lot. This is going to drive me crazy. We've used some colors. I'd like to use something different still. What do we want to use? Too bad flood fill can't go. Wait, can it? Hold on. Flood fill. Horizontal corners? No. What if I uncheck horizontal? What does it do? Doesn't really like that. Okay, that was fine. Worth a shot. I was curious. If I could like flood fill this little section here. It's fine. So we've used light blue, we've used lime, magenta, pink, teal. I guess we could do green. Wool. Wait, let's do red. I haven't done anything red. So, Let's see here. Dimension wise, we want this. Now, is this an odd number? It's got to be an odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we want to go 11. Great. Now, what kind of building do we want? Do we want a tower? Do we want a thing? Maybe we do. Let's see here. Let's go to shapes, and we'll play with some shapes and see what we can come up with. Start with a tube, and let's put the tube. Where's the center? This is the center. Not of grass. We want it of wool, and we want red wool, and let's make it not so tall. Oh God. I always do that. I always accidentally click on the rotation thing. We want a diameter of 11. Cool. And then height. Okay. Do we hate tower on tower? It's a little weird. It's a little weird. I don't love having another tower right there. So I don't think I want to do that. Let's do a dodecahedron. No. An isohedron. No. We will start with a cube. Because why not? Separate X, Y, and Z. Y goes deeper. Okay. We could do multiple cubes. Maybe that's a thought. What is our sight lines for this? So we're going to be here. We're going to see it behind this. We're going to see it as we walk up to it here. We would see it from not really there. It's going to be kind of blocked here. Maybe we don't block it here. Maybe it does like peek out right there. It's kind of tall. That kind of is too tall for me. So let's start with that. Let's start with that. I think the fact that it's perfectly square is not good. But I don't know. I think I need to go this way with it, right? That's okay. Sure, why not? And maybe it's just a little bit taller. Let's go 17. Okay, let's start with that. That's kind of a thing. And then what if we added maybe it's just a matter of like hold on. Wool. Let's do blue. Maybe it just needs some stuff that's interesting. I don't want to get too close to this, but hold on. Let me think for a second here. Boop. No. Boop boop. It's like it needs. Is this if I do this? If I just make some funky roofs, would this interfere? If I do this and this is the roof. Oh. Okay. Okay. It's okay. So maybe that's the concept. What is this roof? Maybe I need to go with this roof. This is Maybe it's like this, but down here. So it's 2. Where's the center? Is that the center? Right? Okay, so it's 2. We'll go up 1. 2. 2. This might be an issue. I think I could actually get through it. Yeah, okay. So, boom. And then 2, 2, 2. I'm just trying to figure out this roof. 2, 3, 2, 2. 1. 1. Boom. Okay, so if that's the roof, is this center? Would this work? And would this interfere with anything? I don't think it would. I think we're okay. Right? This there. This clears. I just gotta, as long as nothing. This doesn't need to be here for anything, right? Cool. This we added. This, where's the center? The center is up there. That clears everything. Okay, cool. It's gonna be tight. But I think this is how we're gonna do it. Okay, cool. Boop boop. Boop. Boop boop. And then there. Okay, it's different than that roof. Is it different enough? I don't know. Here's what we're gonna do. Nothing interfere, right? Please, no. We should be okay. I don't know why I did here. That's not even gonna go there. It's gonna be here. This is the only one that's gonna kind of go here, but it still shouldn't mess with it. Okay, let's just put the roof on it. It is a little strange that this and this are like that, but maybe that's kind of cool. So here we go. Select here to there, then increase the selection to there, and then what we're gonna do is the translate, and we're gonna go, what is it, X? Nope. So, well, this needs to go to 0. 0, 0, 1. Nope, -1. -1. Okay. I want it to go to there. Great. Perfect. Okay. If I undo that, I can't undo it. Well, it's fine. We'll be safer when we do it on the server, because yeah. I didn't realize it was gonna cut into all that. It's okay. It's fine. It all still stays. I can do better when I'm actually building it. This is just, roughing it in. Okay, so how, I really want to be able to fill this. There's seriously no, like, I can't horizontal fill, huh? Or not horizontal, vertical. I want a vertical fill. We want to clear the selection. Ooh, interesting. Wait. Okay, that I'll go with that. That kind of did a thing that I'm okay with. That it wasn't exact, but this is definitely quicker than how I was going to do it. Okay, cool. So that goes away. Let's see here. Not bad, not bad. I think it needs some more work. Like, it's going to need some detail and stuff, but maybe that comes from texturing it. Maybe that comes from texturing, or maybe it just got some cool windows. Maybe it just needs some cool windows. That could be simple. Okay, now it's a face. Now it's a face. Well, it'll be fine. I'll figure out something. I think this is roughly. Oh, you know what I can do? Hold on. Maybe we need to. Maybe it needs some depth to it. So it's like one of these kind of roofs, kind of like what I did on NardCraft, where it goes out a little bit, like that. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's kind of cool. I feel like it needs more. So boop, 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 boop. That's kind of cool. That helps. That definitely helps. I like that. I like that. And then maybe it just needs like a trim around it. This is gonna go away. I don't think it's gonna be this height to get into it. I think it's gonna be. It might be this height though. Well, no. It doesn't have to be. See where Mulberry was making a Minecraft launcher now? No? This man needs to settle. He needs to settle down. I'll have to look at that later. I have not seen that. That's great. His own Minecraft launcher? So like to replace like multi-MC and stuff? That's crazy. I like Prism pretty well. Yeah, everybody has their own thing. I like what am I using actually? Yeah, I'm using multi-MC. Okay, I think doing it out of these colors is throwing me off a little bit, but this is fine. So that's that house. There will be a path that goes up here to the portal. Feel like the portal's gonna have to go somewhere else. There will be a path that goes back here. Okay, but if he does mod updates better, I could be convinced to switch. Like I tried using the Modernith launcher, didn't like it. The only thing that I liked was that it was like directly linked to the updates. I like how CurseForge does mod updates, just not any of the rest of it. Have you tried the Modernith launcher? I tried playing with that one. That was okay, but it was a little too bulky for me. But something like that just ties directly into the Modernith mod system, I think would be very cool. I feel like I want to do this on the back too, right? So it's out starting here. So boop, 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 boop. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 2 2 2 2 2. There we go. Do a little, I just wanted to see a notice that there's an update available automatically, like a notification. That would be pretty cool. That would actually be pretty darn cool. Okay, so that's that. I think the nether portal's gonna move for sure. I don't know where. I think this terrain's gotta move. But not too crazy. I think what should happen, that's too flat. That's okay. Do I want this to go down and be like a wall? Actually, I might. That could be cool. Hang on. Let me think. That cuts down. So the actual building then would be. I need to do this just for the brain. Like that, but we still need a cool way up. So I'm not convinced, but that yet. Actually, you know what? Go free. Get out of here. You get out of here. That's too flat of a terrain. You need to move so I can clean this up. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. That's pretty good. Oh, this is where this fill tool actually would come in handy here. Flood, horizontal. I just want to flood this little area. Okay. Maybe not. Wait, why won't it just do limit? Corners? Down? I just want to do like... Okay, no. What is it doing? Yeah, that's not working the way I thought it was going to work, so never mind. We're just going to fill it in. The way he seems to be handling updates and mod packs looks good. I'm very, very curious then to see what he ends up doing. Okay, this does need to go around because I don't think I want this much of a crazy staircase here. Hold on. That's okay. That's not too bad. It was, and still continues to be, quite a... This goes away now. Explode! Bye, cows. Kill... Okay, I hit many things. Do. Okay, what did I do to place this? What is this? What renderer did I hit there? I hit some renderer. Render slime trunks? That's what I hit. Okay. T/kill at e type equals cow. Bye. Okay, cool. That just needed to go away. So we can think on how we wanted to do some of this. I think this is okay, because then we can do just like steps up to this. And it's not too crazy. Oh, wait, hold on. That's too steep. Slabs. That's okay. Yeah, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. That's fine. Okay, I'm okay with that. I am A-okay with that. So, I should have done the roof over here out of a different color. I was so good at doing that everywhere else, and here I didn't. Let's switch it real quick. Pick a color. Wool. We haven't gone with green yet, so we're going to do this out of green. Just so we can make things easy. Now, I wonder if I do this, and I just make sure it's cut off everywhere. If I can select this. Okay, so it's not touching. There's no orange touching the bottom orange. So if I do this. Okay, why is it touching this? I don't know. I don't think that matters though. And then we want to replace it with green Filter selected blocks. Green wall? Green wall. Green wall. Replace. Oh. Orange wall. Replace with green wall. Hey, look at that. Okay, cool. Oh god. Magic selection tool. Settle down. Look at that. Clean. Clean. Okay. Now, I wonder if I could do this pretty easily. Boop. Ba-doop. Boop. Fill with green wall. Great. And then boop. Da-doop. Oh, I could just do doot, da-doot, doot, da-doot. Fill green wall. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh my god, it's amazing. That's so good. Okay. Love it. Oh, this needs... Is this going to be too close if I just pop it out? Nah, it's fine. Needs to come over a little bit more. You know, if they ever start using Axiom for guess the build, I will be very curious to how well they end up putting some crazy stuff together. Because like, whew, I do be flying with Axiom. It's very impressive. The more I'm getting into it, how quickly it's helping my workflow out. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let's speaking of workflows, let's try something here. Let's try the path command. I want to cook myself here. So if we go here, so let's say we go here, and wondering if it'd be easier for Skiz and Jimmy. I was thinking about that in the last episode. I don't know. I want to go here to here. Okay. We want this block to actually be a path block. Okay, and then we want to go to here. And then we want to go to here. And then we want to go to here. I might be pushing myself to there. Okay, so... Oh, I don't want it to be a sphere. I want it to be flat. Okay. And I want it to be... Whoops-a-daisy. I know how to do this. Line. Bezier curve. Okay, going up terrain might make it a little bit difficult. But going around stuff, not too bad. I think it's definitely throwing it off that I would decided to do this. I want to replace. Can I replace? It keep existing, extend to ground. No, don't. No. Well, let's see what happens. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it definitely isn't as, like, good as if I was just doing it otherwise. I have to get rid of this. I think there's better ways to do it. I like the path for certain things, like making the curved textures, I think are cool. I don't actually know. It might be easier for Jimmy to build. I don't think it would be easier for Skiz to build. I think Skiz is more so just a lack of being able to like, he seems like one of those people that can't picture things in his brain. I think maybe like how he did the bowling alley. Was it the bowling alley? They never used the editor mods. I think it would help him with some things, but other things I don't want to say he's hopeless for. But I just think it just comes down to being able to visualize it a little bit more and getting the experience of it. I think when it comes to like the bigger things that he likes to try and do, I do think it would help him. Okay, this is a thing. This is a thing. They just spend so much time manually placing blocks. This is true. And I do wonder like if he didn't have to do that, maybe it would free him up to be more creative on other things. But also just some of the ideas that these guys come up with. Like, whoa, this last one had some crazy nonsense going on. Okay, I think what I want to do is this. I do think I want to cover this up because it's throwing me off. I want to go boom to boom. And I want to go like this. And I want to fill it with orange wool. Is this going to knock my sign off? No, great. And then I want to go here to here. And I want to fill it with orange wool. Oh, it was the disco dance floor. That was what I remember seeing Skiz do that he was like spending forever with. That was crazy. He spent so long doing that. And I guess like I could definitely see where if he knew how to do Axiom, if he knew Axiom well, then I do think that would help. But I could also see him spending more time trying. He'd have to like know it, not just figure it out while they're playing it, horizontal. This is cool. This right here, this tool, now that I know how this works, I love this. Just build 2 rows of a disco floor. Whenever you need to use the editor mode and just select it, stack it horizontally. It's interesting. I wonder, I feel like Impulse would get a hang of it a lot quicker. But because Skiz was never like a programmer really at his company, right? He did like the event stuff. He was like a manager, right? He was a manager type. I feel like it's harder for him to like understand this stuff. Impulse, it would probably help a lot since he's already familiar with using it. I feel like Impulse, it would. Oh yeah, that's right. Because didn't he use it a bit last season? It's so interesting to me that he's gone from like he flip flops quite a bit, like wanting to do stuff in creative, but then not wanting to because he's not on the server enough. I think there is a better balance, and he struggles with the balance. He's already familiar and really struggles with seeing things in his head. He definitely is one of those people who struggles with the like head seeing thing. Like being able to close your eyes and understand what you're trying to build, I think is so important. Okay, now that this is starting to like come together, this all should get moved. I hate to do this. I can't move this. But this is kind of like a cool little square here. Maybe I don't move this. Maybe it just needs to be like, this is a little square, and I put like a cool little fountain, and then this gets moved. Where do we put the portal then? I feel like the portal is what needs to get moved. But the portal, maybe... It just needs to get moved a little bit. It needs to get moved like over more. Oh yeah, did you see that Hightail is actually coming out? I have already reserved my username, good sir. My username is reserved. 10 a.m. tomorrow, I will be at my computer waiting. I'm not doing Curse Breaker, but I will do the supporter tier. I am very curious. Very curious. I will be there, and we will see how it goes. Wild that it went from being killed to coming out that fast. He just wants it out. I get it. It's like, I 100% get why he would want to do that. You know what? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know where that's going to go. I'm getting a little crowded in places over here. You know, I'm probably going to regret trying to get in and play it on early access. Because I feel like a lot of the things that I like about games like this are not going to be there yet. He was going to do like a cozy video showing like the more sandboxy aspects of it. But so far, everything I've seen is really just the combat and a little bit of the creative building. I've seen like some pictures of farming and stuff, which is cool. I don't think there's going to be like farms the way that I like to do farms, which is a little bit of a bummer. So we'll see. And I think they will be adding that stuff, but because it's not there yet, I just don't know how much of it I'm going to really be into it, but I want to try it and see where the potential is. You know, a lot of this stuff might be eventually added with mods and things. Like, I think he mentioned something like even he'd love to see somebody make something like the create mod for it. So I don't know. It could be cool. It could be cool. It's cool enough that I'm interested in trying it. Okay, so I need to figure out just some more plots of land and what we want to do. Let's take a look. So the creeper farm and the sugarcane farm are actually going to be two big farms back here. I think I need to do some terraining though. Let's see here. I want to flatten, and I want it to be like a fall off, but I also just, it's going to be a little bit, what is happening? Okay. I think I need to do this. Where did I click? I think it needs to be like this. And I think this whole area needs to be flattened out. Just paint this up. Is it like doing something with grass? I feel like it's doing something with grass. Okay, that's not perfect, but I think it's getting to where we want. Zoop, 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 zoop. I reserved a username, so I may try it. I reserved a username. I'm definitely going to try it. Me and Vicky are still getting through Vintage Story right now, but I have a feeling by the time the pre-release is up, we'll be ready to try another game. And that's the game we're going to try. She doesn't know it yet, but that's the game we're going to try. She likes sandbox games, and if they really do deliver on making sure some of the cozy aspects are in there at launch, I think she'll like it. Okay, so this is undo. What is happening? I can't fly on that. Okay, fine. Did this stop working? What's going on here? Okay. I think that is a better thing. But I need to like smooth this out a little bit here. That is a bit nicer. That is a bit nicer. This I'm going to do manually. Some stuff I just feel the need to do it manually because it's just like detailing. Okay, so this is cool. This would go up to here and then up over. Oh, that's why that wasn't getting filled in. Interesting. This, wait, hold on. Can I do the paint thing here? Hi, paint can. Why? You're not working the way I want you to work anymore. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see. I want that filled in. Oh, no, the wrong thing. Okay. I want you to fill that in. Great. Okay. Okay. Fill that in. Okay. Okay. Do we fill that in? No, because that's going to be our mines. Okay. Cool. Oh, do we fill this in? Do we raise this up? I'm like, I think this should connect. I might regret this, but maybe not here. But I think we should. I think we should do it. I think we should do it. This is going to be so much terrain work. Oh my goodness. Bye, sheep. Yeah, that's just better. Hey, he's in the ground. Oh, I got your lead. Here. Be free. Great. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. This is cool. So let's see. I think we want to decide where the building for the creeper farm and sugarcane farm are gonna go. Okay, that tool, I'm liking that tool a little too much. That tool is sick. Well, it's so good. It's so good. Wait, hold on. Can I... Where's the extrude? Extrude. Okay, it's getting a little... Yeah, and then we can do this. Smooth. Melt. Smooth this out. Yeah. Clean that back up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling that. Let's clear that. And I think we want to... Oh, no, that got rid of the water there. Undo. Okay, hold on. I didn't realize it was going to mess with the water. Let's do that, and then we can do it. Boop, boop. Great, okay. Oh, maybe this should all be water. Actually, hold the phone. Hold the phone. What's the water level? If I do this, I want... Oof. Is this going... Where is this going? Is this going out to the ocean? It's not. What if I just... Oof. I want to replace this with water. So how do I do that? If I fill this, it's going to go... It's going to go to there. If I do that, and then I do this, does it stop there? No. Why not? Do I have to choose it there? Interesting. Okay. Undo. Let's do this. Water. Let's just... Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Let's we're gonna do fluid ball mask y equals let's see, fluid ball y equals this one's gonna be like, oh god. No, it's but I need replace, require support, fill edges, infinite sources, and no replace. How do I say replace you? It fill blank space, but no replace. Infinite source, remove fluids without sources. Maybe it only works on air and water. I don't know. Don't know. It's fine. Here's what we're gonna do though. Actually, I got an idea. Melt. Ooh, too big. Too big. We want to do this anyway. Okay, now we'll do your fluid. Yeah? There we go. Cool. That works. Feels like a little bit of a pond over there. Okay, so I think here's what we need to do. We need to think about the farms and how big they are and where they're gonna go. So let's load the farms that I have already pre-built. Cobblestone tree farm. We can get those in. What time is it? Ooh, okay. We can get those in here. We want to pull those. So Minecraft folder. Just show both of them. But bring me both. Bring up the other one too. Okay. We want Ian X04's farm. Oh, I don't have an iron farm. I don't have an iron farm on this list. I feel like I should have an iron farm. How did I forget an iron farm? Okay, we want my strange iron farm. We want my cobblestone. Where's mine? Do I not have mine? Do I not have a schematic for my cobblestone farm? Okay, we'll come back to that. Tree nether dart. I don't actually need that. Tree all. Okay, that's Ian's. I do not understand where my cobblestone farm is. What is this one? 25k an hour. Did I make this one? I don't know. Okay, let's bring some of these in. Is there an easy way to bring in schematics through Axiom? Like, I know I've seen like the blueprints and stuff, but you can't really bring in schematics. They don't speak the same language, it seems like. Is this mine? Yes, this is mine. Okay, cool. This isn't too big. Where do we want to put this? Let's figure that out. Feel like we could put this over here. I feel like that's a good place for it, actually. Or is it better here? No, I think it's better like over here. Okay, so that's gonna go like there. Oh, right, I can't do that. We're gonna say that goes there. Cool. Then we're gonna load the tree farm. This one's the only one that I'm like not looking forward to figuring out how to fit inside a building, because yeah, that's a thing. This one should have done. This is the lighthouse, although that's very tall. Something's gonna go over here. I don't know what yet. Maybe that's where maybe that is where the creeper farm goes, because then I could kind of like be out over the ocean. Maybe. Okay. Well, let's put that back here for now. File import schematic. You could just import. Hold on. File. You gotta make it so simple, huh? Just gonna be so simple. I need to switch this alt. This alt needs to be that alt. Yeah, I thought I remembered him adding support for that a while ago. Well, there you go. Controls, keybinds, Axiom. This needs to switch to right alt. Thank you. Okay. So if we do this and we put it over here, I don't want to go crazy tall with it, so it's gonna have to go in the ground a bit. So maybe it goes, ooh, or hold on. We saw, yo, what if we turn it into a slime farm? If we got to dig, we might as well take advantage of it. Let's put it in a slime chunk. Okay, that's cool. That could be a nice tower. Okay, so that goes there, that goes there. That's another building. Great. So what else do we have? Iron farm. Let's get this in here. This is just helping us lay everything out. My little iron farm. This one's going to be slightly tricky just due to distance. But I think we could maybe put you somewhere. I feel like you go over here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Maybe it goes behind there, because what are the sight lines then? I would see it like here, and then this one I'd kind of see there, and then as I go over here, that one's there, and then I kind of want to do I kind of want to leave this open and do something here. Maybe that's where the portal goes. Actually, that's a great idea. That's where the portal's going to go. Cool. Yes. So portal is going to go over there, which means this can come closer. And then we'll do the portal here. Portal's going to be over here-ish. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Portal will go there. So boop, boop, boop. I love it. This will go away. That'll go up to that building. See, I don't know why. I like the idea of making this into a little village. Okay, so there's a building there, there's a building there, there's a portal there. Maybe that's in a building. And this will line up with this, and maybe we'll do something cool with that. That goes there. And then what else did we want to do? I should write iron farm because I don't actually have that listed on here. Cobblestone tree, wool, iron. So we got to figure out where the wool farm would go, the creeper farm, sugarcane. I have two options for that. Creeper farm, sugarcane might be something here, or it might go back here. Wool farm will go here. And then other guys will go back there. And is that all of them then? Dripstone. Dripstone, I think maybe I could put into this building. Creeper farm, sugarcane, cobblestone, tree farm, wool. Okay, so hold on. Let's just cook for a second. So this we're gonna leave open. Maybe we do a build on the diagonal. Like here. Okay, don't laugh. I don't know how to do diagonals yet. But you know, we'll challenge ourselves. We'll do a wool farm. Does the wool farm make sense on the diagonal? We'll do a wool farm there. We're gonna do whoops. This is just laying things out real quick. I don't even know what these shapes are gonna be. Back here is gonna be pretty big, I think, because it's gonna be dripstone. And then it's gonna be kind of an entrance to, I don't know, I keep hitting shift. Then it's going to be kind of off of that to like this. This is going to be a big building that just kind of goes into the side, I think. Boop. Boop. And then masons off of this. I keep hitting the wrong button. So this is going to be funky. This is going to be a funky building. This might go into the mines, and then it might have like an arch that goes down and then a building on either side of it. This goes into here, and into here. Okay, so that is roughly where that's going to go. And then, so wool, we're going to need a bigger wool farm. This is definitely going to need to be bigger. Maybe here to, we can always adjust the terrain. Here? I don't know. That's interesting. That feels like it's going to dominate this line of sight though a little bit too much. I don't want to block this. So maybe this gets pushed back. Because I like the idea of seeing straight through and back to there. I guess it doesn't have to be on like any sort of specific angle. Like let's think. If we're standing here and we want to see back there, then we can do like a more shallow angle. Like it could be to there. And then there to there. I'll play with it, but that's better. And then this space is what's left, which would be creeper farm, sugarcane farm, which I feel like those are going to actually end up having to get big. Let's see. Iron we got. Wool, probably going to be bigger. Tree, cobblestone. Creeper, sugarcane, mason, smith house, dripstone. I feel like this is going to end up getting bigger. And then something massive there. How massive? I don't know how big I would need a creeper farm to be if I do it over here. I'm really trying to like make sure that each building has like something in it that's like cool. How do I do this again? Was it a Taurus? I swear it was a Taurus. Oh, I need to clear this. What am I doing? Cut off? Is it a... oh my god, my brain. So that's that. Why is this not existing in a way that's working with me? No, we don't want separate. We want those to be the same. I want this. Are you done working? Yeah. Okay. Give me 1 second. What's up? What is she excited for? I see. I think we got to get going. I'm hearing there is an excited Babel for the dog park. Did I choose the right thing? Isn't it a Taurus? Wasn't I doing a Taurus before? So that goes like that. Oh. Okay, there we go. Great. So I don't know how big this is going to be, but my thought process, this feels huge, is it's going to end up being like, things never really feel exactly like when I start doing stuff, I'm like, oh, that's a lot crazier than I thought. Let's go 25. That feels like such a small creeper farm. Well, it would be there. And then that's water. I did that out of water. Why did I do that out of water? I thought that was blue wool. Okay, so it needs to be far enough away from that. So maybe it's like here. And then I would need another one for sugarcane. Which, God, this is looking inappropriate. It's fine. I'll fix it. I think it would be like that. No, it needs to be pushed back further. The size needs to match. I guess it could be like, the rotation thing is crazy. It's cool that exists, but like I always accidentally hit that. Let's just say it's like that. And then there's a path here. So we come over here, that is that, then there's this here, then there's a wool farm here, and then over here is the iron farm. Okay. It's rough. It's rough. I don't know what's going to go there though. This might go over there. I don't know. Okay, I got to call it. I will be back next week. It's going to be Tuesday, Thursday, Friday streams, I believe. Still trying to do 3. I'm going to be back on NardCraft, potentially more Axiom. I'm not sure yet. Working on the build finally, from the void. This is good because now this can start me working on my next episode. Now that I have stuff laid out and I kind of know where things are going to go. I think it's going to be a heavy terraforming and just moving things out of the way kind of episode. But I feel better. Like, I think this is going to move over a little bit, but I think this is good to like get a feel for how this area is going to develop. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I know somewhere they wanted to do like the gaming district. So I don't want to interfere with that too much. And I kind of would love to do like a, something leading into that, but okay. Anyway, I'm going to call it for